Cries of the planet. 'Cause you can hear the cries of the planet. Even scientists can't understand it. We all at a disadvantage, impossible to manage. DMCA and speedrun in 3, 2, 1. No. Right, now, there's a few things. Twitch streamers have been going a little fucking nutty recently, alright, guys? So I just want to sit us down and have a little bit of a fucking staff meeting here, alright? See if we get excited by a jump scare. Do we A,
Yes.
whap our dick out on the camera in front of everybody and jump scare the entire audience? Or do we B, just react appropriately and not show hundreds, potentially thousands, potentially millions of people our penis?
The second one?
Okay. Alright, I got one more for you. When I pull out the ukulele, no.
Oh dear God.
If we were to do a giveaway in, let's say, George Square, would we not do? We don't incite a riot, correct?
Yes.
Okay. On a Wednesday, yes, I've got a gig tomorrow. I've got a small, very small, unknown band from China that are doing their first show in Glasgow, and I've somehow heard of them, so I'm going. What was the other thing I didn't want? What was the other thing I didn't want you guys to do on stream? There's another thing that happened. What was it? Oh, don't call the SWAT on yourself.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I mean that kind of goes without saying, surely.
You'd think, but a guy did it like the other day. We almost saw a guy getting fucking unalived on Kick.com live.
Jesus.
The self-SWAT, that's a new one.
Yeah, no, it's one of these, crypto bro fucking idiots. Of course it was, but he's into the whole like gambling and all that shit, and he was getting into some fucking thing with some other dude, and the two of them, like on a live stream, the two of them are having a fucking argument over the phone, and they're both shouting like addresses and names and hassling each other's families and shit. It got so bad, and then one of the guys is like, "Oh yeah, I'll show you." And then he phones the police and starts screaming about where he is, and he's got a gun to his head, and it's this guy that's doing it, but he's about to leave and go back to his house, and this is where his house is, so go to his house and get him. And they just showed up, the SWAT showed up at the fucking hotel and kicked the door in, and were fucking holding guns to him and all this, and telling him if he didn't calm down, then we're going to fuck him up and all this.
Oh my God.
And this guy's just like, "No, but it's not me, but it's not me." It was like, did you make the phone call? Did you say there was somebody here with a gun? Was there? No, right, so you're falsifying. Right, so you're coming with us then, come here.
Oh
the guy's like, "Oh, what the fuck is this? You're supposed to be dealing with..." It's like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with any of you that this is happening? I think that we should go back to the way things used to be, and if somebody's winding you up, you phone their mum. Because you're never too old for your ma to tell you to stop being a fud.
You know, I've been thinking.
Save it, Barrett. I've not got time for you.
Seeing a place like this makes you realize how awesome nature is. But if anyone ever told me to live here, I'd tell them, well, you know. Tell you one thing, though. If I had to live here, I'd change things around and make it better.
I'm not going to touch that.
I guess Midgar's the total opposite of this place. When you think of it that way, the Shinra don't seem so bad. Ugh.
Aye, electricity's pish until you have none, innit?
The hell am I saying? Shinra not bad.
We'll secure the route. You come up later. He said there, just rubbing his thighs. Oh boy! He's having a hoedown. Vincent doesn't feel a thing. Nanaki is actually dead. He's frozen. He is now taxidermy.
Petrified.
Vincent hasn't felt anything in years.
KateBot 2.0 standing here. Beep boop, ready to go. I am programmed for adventure. And then his hands start to spin. Right, so where were we last time? We managed to get all the way up to the mountain after we lost a vital party member.
It was so sad.
Yes. And we're being told that we have to climb up this ice face and keep ourselves warm too.
Oh, temperature gauge.
Yeah, we got to keep ourselves warm by doing squats. And, kind of running on the spot, that kind of thing. I used to not understand what like a regular temperature was when I was a kid, so I just used to try and fill that bitch as high as it would go. So I'd sit here and mash and be like, come on, let's try and get to 60 internal body temperature, Cloud. And Cloud's just like, I'm literally melting, man. My insides are liquefying. Put me in one of these adventurers' bags. Have one of them climb them up the mountain. Yeah, so I'm hoping that tonight we'll be able to get through quite a few. Actually, I should probably do a few squats so I don't get cold or a bit of running. Yeah, I'm hoping tonight we can get through to a certain point in the game, but I do have a bit of work to go, so let's try and get a move on with this. Unfortunately, because of where we stopped, I wasn't able to do any leveling between streams. So, we'll see. This could be a hard one, who knows?
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, we've got Bahamut. What could go wrong?
I was actually saying to Scott earlier from playing FF16 that Titan terrified me more than like Bahamut or Odin just because of the sheer size. And I actually found the fight not too bad, and now I'm terrified of Bahamut all over again.
I know exactly what you mean by that. I feel like, personally, it's so nice to be able to talk about this finally without having to worry about it.
I know.
But I feel like
I was just
Titan,
saying that earlier.
Yeah, Titan is far and away my favourite icon representation in this game, which is weird because I'm not an Earth boy and I've never been a big Titan stan, but I just think the way that they've portrayed him and the way he looks and the size and scale and the destructive nature of this interpretation is insane.
Gave me
but like you said,
Thanos vibes.
Yeah, it was amazing. But like you said, when you're actually fighting him, that was the first fight in the game where I got a natural 15 precision dodge streak.
Nice.
And, that makes your boss feel like space hoppers, but while it was happening, I was like, I'm not sure I should have this.
Yeah, like I didn't take a single hit, like a single point of damage in that first section of the fight, and I felt amazing. I had I put my headphones on just for full immersion, and I'm like, this is so cool.
And then Sephiroth killed him.
Child. Well, yeah. Showing up everywhere, it's terrible.
I know, he just comes down for the rafters and puts the sword through him and goes, tee-hee, Clive, and then runs away. I was watching...
Good to see you, Clive.
I was watching the Internet Historians Explained for FF7. Have you had the pleasure of that yet?
I have. But
there's a bit in it where he posits a theory.
We can't do it yet until this is over.
True. There's a bit in it where he posits a theory that I thought was fucking brilliant and I want to apply it to other things. Imagine, the party always arrived to these key moments, but they were just too late. Like, they stopped off for lunch on the way and they got there and, Tifa had already had sex with Don Corneo. You just gotta be there, hey. Imagine the same thing in 16, you get there and, right at the start, you're sliding down the mountain and the war's already over. It's just empty, they're all gone, they've went home. You're just like, oh, fuck. What do we do?
They've humped Jill back to the Iron Islands.
Yeah, so you don't get a new party member. It's like, damn it, right, okay, try again, boys, try again. You go on that bit at the start where Gav goes, can I AWOL, and you need to go find him, and you get there and he's just rotting in a field already.
I was going to say, Gav would have died 5 or 6 times over if that was the case.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And Torgal would have been swatted by one of the icons.
Oh,
he'd be
man.
a big pancake by now.
Imagine if he was just a normal ass dog and Clive's like, it'll be fine, Torgal, come into battle with me. Oh fuck, he was just a dog.
I found out today that
He's
wasn't
not
just
a normal ass dog.
And I didn't know what was happening. It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a fucking
And
wolf.
yeah, I nearly lost it and get hit a few
He's
times
Fenrir.
there. And then later on, cannot remember the name. Scott reminds me. I was in the place I'm calling Gerudo Valley.
Oh, Dalmatian Republic, the desert.
Yeah, I nearly get blown up because there's a little side quest because the bathhouses, the water suddenly starts to boil. So I worked my way around and I'm like, oh, there's a shit ton of bombs over there, fantastic. And by the time I got there, I just started battering fuck out them. I then noticed they were called bath bombs and just about died laughing and got blown up.
I didn't notice this until my second playthrough, but when you get that quest, you can just turn the camera around and see them in the distance.
Ah.
Like the guy saying like, oh, problem with the springs, don't know what's going on here, but then if you just look over in the direction of the springs, you see these little red balls just dancing all over the top of it, styling on it. This map's confusing.
Indeed.
What's that shiny wall? Oh, it's just... every wall's just shiny in here. Great.
I found everywhere in 16 to be pretty easy to navigate. But Lost Wing, I keep just getting stuck in.
It's all kind of straight lines, and for a while I found myself just watching the map.
Yeah.
But it's fine. That was one of the things that kind of disappointed me the most about 16 was the environments. They were all like huge and stuff, but there wasn't really much in them. And it's kind of like what I was talking about with Skyrim last night, saying that like you've got your encounter points, and then you've got all your void space in the middle, and something like Skyrim's taken up by terrain, scenery. Then you go from place to place and you find something that's interesting, you explore it. This one, it felt like, it didn't quite have that same in between the encounter points.
What I think it needed was like more instances, like more random things happening on the map. If they'd done that, if they'd populated it with like random stuff going on, I think that it would have been a lot better.
Yeah, like there was one part where you've been to Dalmatia, right? So you remember when you go to Dalmatia at first, and it's like the big, huge desert, and then later on you get to like the other side of that, and there's that town. I think it is Lost Wing, and outside it there's all of the like refugees making their way to the town. Seeing those refugees on the road making their way to the town was the first time I felt like the world actually had things happening in it that weren't that were happening besides me. Like I could have noticed that, not noticed that. These people would have been traveling to Dalmatia whether I was involved in it or not. But just everywhere else didn't really have that. Like there wasn't people on the roads trying to get by. There wasn't like loads of bandit groups or like crystal nutters. It's
I liked New Hideaway for that. New Hideaway feels lived in.
Oh, very much so.
Oh, hang on, 2 seconds.
Yeah, look, there's part of me that does agree with this. There are areas that feel underpopulated, and like there's places that I just wish there was a little bit more going on.
I felt kind of corridored in some places, like especially when I think that might be to do with it as well, because you do have free roam in these towns, cities, areas, and they can be pretty big, and you get to kind of run around them. But when you for one, Martha's Rest, I'd left Martha's Rest earlier to go after a hunt, and it was quite clear on the map where I had to go, but because there was so much like kind of foliage around and not much else, trying to find like bushes that I could run into and run through rather than just hitting walls all the time, it got a little bit immersion breaking.
Yeah, there's not much there's a lot of foliage in the game, seems to be like hiding invisible walls, which never feels good.
No, there was a few points where I was running the chocobo full pelt and it was stopped by a tiny tree that, if a chocobo did run into, the tree would have just been uprooted.
Yes, but that quite a lot.
That was one of the feels bad man points.
And that's another thing too, the chocobo. With the chocobo, it's mainly just for getting across the map quicker. And because there's so little in it, aside from enemies and the odd side quest that pops up, I never felt like the chocobo was something that, like, we got it, and then that was enough.
Yeah, here's what I would have done. I think there's a really simple fix for this, right? All you had to do to make it a wee bit more engaging was have your chocobo a couple of different customization options for the actual like seat, like the saddle and the bits and the armor and stuff like that. And then as you use the chocobo, find things that you can feed to your chocobo in a little like mini thing, like a little side thing. And the more you feed the chocobo and the more it grows and loves you, the more dash abilities it unlocks to get you places, and eventually you've got like chocobo jump glide where you can just hover kind of over the map and actually enjoy the views.
That would be pretty cool, because I found like getting on to Ambrosia and running even from point to point with that speed boost, it makes the distances quite short, and even running from one place to another by like one little corridor, if you will, half the time I felt like I just got on it and I was getting thrown back off it.
Yeah.
Let alone if you get stopped by an encounter.
One of the things that annoyed me more than I thought it should was that when you were on the chocobo, you couldn't prepare for the upcoming encounter you were about to get into. Because I kept tapping L2 to change my icon and then just braking.
Even if you could get like a couple of
the dismount
in.
needed to be faster.
Yeah.
Like holding in the same button that you use to mount, it takes too long to get off the chocobo and start fighting. You need to like be able to leap off the saddle or something.
I think it was even more noticeable because I'm playing Rise as well, and that's like Palamute in, jump off Palamute straight into attack.
Yeah, that's what it needed.
Yeah.
And it was something that it took me like a good couple of plays of FF16 to actually kind of notice. Only the other night, and I turned around to Scott and went, was there no materia in this game? And he's like, no. And I'm like, but why not? And it's strange, but I didn't even miss it at first.
Well, that's the thing, like, materia is exclusive to 7. There's magic systems in the other Final Fantasies that, you know, every one of them does its thing differently. In 9, you have your weapon skills that you have to, like, build up on your weapons and unlock them, and that's how you get kind of, like, technique abilities, but magic's more or less just, you know, equipable. Or you've got stuff like Final Fantasy VIII where you have to suck the juice out of everything that you come across and then, you know, hope you've got enough juice stored up to make it viable. Final Fantasy X had the sphere grid, 13 had the shit sphere grid.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, if you think FF16 is linear, it is nothing compared to 13.
I was also saying to Scott earlier how even though I love Muggles and I absolutely adore Nectar, that I felt that it was kind of a token addition to the game. Like, it's only in one place. Clive and the kids are the only people, and arguably Hippocrates are the only people able to see it. Clive's the only one that can understand it, and it just kind of runs the hunt board. And it just feels like somebody's
he wasn't going to be in it at all at first.
Really?
Yeah, no, they said that Muggles were originally not going to be in the game at all, and then some of the like higher-ups were like, whoa, okay, no. There's some things that we just kind of have to shove in here, alright?
Yeah, how dare they?
Kind of self-contractually obliged at this point.
Like, Chocobos have been in Final Fantasy since 2, and I think Muggles have been in it since possibly also 2?
I think that's correct.
These have been in the series since the 80s, since like 89.
Wow.
So to take them away, I feel like if it didn't have Chocobos and Muggles and stuff like that in it, as well as...
Correction, Muggles made their first appearance in Final Fantasy 3.
Ah, fucking knew it was 2 or 3.
And they also appear in the Mana series, as in Secret of Mana, etc.
That's right, they do. Oh yeah.
And did you know that the Japanese for Moogle, Moguri, is a portmanteau of the word Mogura, meaning mole, and Komori, meaning bat.
Aww,
Mole bat.
that kind of makes sense.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I would have never said mole to describe one of them. I would have said, like, I don't know, teddy bear. But I guess, like, if you were to equate it to a real world animal, mole is probably the one that it's the most accurate to, even though it looks... When you think mole, you generally think of the little, like, scrotum looking thing. And it's all blind and shit, and it's just a bit useless. Is that just me? Am I just, like, some kind of mole bias?
They're kind of cute though.
Moles are cute. My little sister saw a mole. She sent me a video. Like they're so that you never ever see them.
Because they just look like turds.
There was 2 new species of mole actually catalogued like last month or something like that, after like various people very high up in these kind of circles and professors of biology had turned around and said, yeah, there's not going to be like a single mammal again. They're like, we've catalogued them all, and they found 2 completely distinct types of mole.
Well, that's the thing though, right? See, this whole notion of, like, we've discovered everything, that's it, it's done. Like, we've discovered everything the now, but you don't know what kind of weird shit's cooking up now that we've been spilling shit into the water and nuclear testing shit. Like, you're going to find some weird stuff coming up in the next 20 years.
Yeah.
You saw all the shit they found surrounding Chernobyl.
Oh yeah. And even with Fukushima, which is obviously a lot more recent, round about maybe a year or so after that happened, there was images that I'd seen, I think probably on Facebook, and it was butterflies that had essentially lived and grown and pupated in that area, and the wings, some of them couldn't fly, and it was like someone had melted them. It was really strange.
Yeah, so I'm saying, just if you feel like we've discovered everything, just wait. I mean, or what we could do is stop fannying about with space and start, try to figure out what's going on in the water, because there's shit in there that we can't even conceive of.
No.
Keeps me up
Absolutely
at night,
love
man.
like watching footage of like super like deep dive kind of stuff, like where they can only send drones down to, and like some of the creatures you get down there are absolutely wild, but there's just parts they still can't get to. It's slightly terrifying.
It's
That's
crazy.
what they've got to do with Subnautica 3, right?
Well, is
Deep
it?
sea
Also-
diving.
Yeah.
Maybe because we're on an alien planet now, so I don't know. What does an
That
alien
is if
sea
they
look like?
continue the story.
Well, yeah, look, there is a bit of question about that. Like, are they going to continue with 4546B, or are they going to move to another planet and then just have it be Subnautica 2?
Because Below Zero was meant to be DLC.
Well, I mean, I think it's got to be finding out what went on in Alan's homeworld, right? After you arrive there. Sure, that's how
Could be, but they might
Below
just
Zero
leave it
ends.
open-ended.
Or what, and the third one's going to be us kicking around on the same planet, just going deeper, and we'll be like, oh, look, we found bits of Alan's log, we need to go to Alan's planet and find it.
Well, no,
Every game ends
like
with
I say, I'm hoping for a completely different planet.
A completely new story.
I think it would be cool if we could see a planet that had more, like, interesting geological things.
Yeah.
Like a volcano would be cool to explore.
And especially given that they've worked with mechanics of oxygen and while dealing with the cold, using volcanoes as a perfect example. If there were extremes at both ends and you had to do
Oh my
certain
God.
parts on land as well as
Gasp.
certain parts deep sea. I came across, was it the Akashic Marlborough last night?
Yeah, what a disappointment.
Yeah, it would have been.
It still freaks out.
Or rather, Marble, which is what they appear to be
Marble,
called
yeah.
in 16.
It wasn't difficult, but I'd still panicked like hell.
It's one of those things that they have been nerfed in the series as time's gone on, and like Marlboroughs like this used to be terrifying because of the things
Oh,
they
aye.
could do. They could end your run, but and
Do you
like
remember the great Marlboros in 10? They were the fucking worst.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Tonberries as well. Just general Tonberries used to be a thing, and then in Final Fantasy 13 you fight 3 of them, and it's like, oh, you guys suck. Okay, and then from that point on, Tonberries have just been kind of memes. Look how they were used in Remake, you know? It had a little
just-
bit more like this, like respect to Tonberry in that, a little bit, but it was still a joke.
Aye, they played it for laughs, but, you know, it still stabbed you for a butt ton of damage.
Yeah.
For me, because, well, the first time I met quite a few characters like Gilgamesh and Carrot, Marlborough specifically, was in D&D way before I'd played a Final Fantasy game, and sometimes like Scots get monster manuals for pretty much everything, which is terrifying to say the least.
Mate, I need to show you the Monster Hunter one. It is so good.
No, you banned.
I think I've actually seen it online. I was back when I was
keep
still
using it.
playing. It's something I would
Yeah.
love to play, a Monster Hunter like tabletop thing, but that's purely because I've got enough inside knowledge of the series now to be like, okay, even with Advantasia, I know exactly what the fuck's going on here. I know where I am.
Well, the person who made the Monster Hunter Monster Manual is a Reddit user called Amelwind, and as a companion piece to it, he's released like the Hunter's Guide,
Yeah.
which allows you to sort of twist, like twist D&D mechanics and make them make Monster Hunter mechanics into them.
Hmm.
So for example, from the Monster Manual, you learn that what each part of the monster can be used to do. In the player's guide, you get to see like what weapons you can make and stuff like that, and what they'll do, like if included into an armor piece or something.
Oh, that's quite cool that you get to see it from both sides. Rather than giving us a Monster Hunter campaign in our Eberron game, which is like quite steampunky. There's this kind of vast desert off to one side of the map, and we've met all sorts of weird and wonderful creatures, but all the way through it, we keep getting sent there for hunts, and it's all Monster Hunter monsters, and it's really scary.
Because they've joined a guild, a little hunters guild,
Okay.
and the area
Been
that
dead ever
talking
since.
the area that we've been talking about is the Talenta Plains, which in Eberron is full of dinosaurs normally. And I thought, what if those dinosaurs were actually like the Monster Hunter dinosaurs? And then what other Monster Hunter monsters could I put in there?
I think the worst one we've had so far was the Gormagala.
Gore.
Yes.
And I mean, Scott, I know he enjoys doing it, but throwing Monster Hunter monsters at us means that he gets to get the minis as well, which is great. And when he basically threw the Gormagala at us, he had sat behind his BDM screen the whole time, and then pulled it out and went, and you're faced with this. And well, the other Monster Hunter player at the table told you to fuck off, I believe.
Instantly told me, he just said, Scott, fuck off.
Especially because you ended that session right there. We were all like, what's that?
Wait, so
That's a
hang
big
on,
person.
hang on. So what you're telling me is that in your infinite wisdom from all of the creative resources and inspirations you could take for your game, you decided to ape the end of the Monster Hunter movie for your campaign?
I mean, not intentionally, but it was just the end of one session.
Alright, so you guys, you wake up in the shower and you don't remember who you are. There's some handwriting, but it's not yours. And then the SWAT break in and they tell you that you're part of Umbrella Corporation and the hive exists under the mansion. Are you with me? That's you. So you sound like... I hate me. Why do you hang out with me? I'm so annoying.
No, you're not.
Oh, thanks. Oh dear
It's
God.
it's good fun. We wouldn't keep coming back otherwise.
That is very true.
That sounds like an abusive relationship where you can't leave because your CDs are in his truck. Alright, I feel a boss coming up, so let's get a save on.
See, I've been kind of doing that with 16 as well. Like, I've been kind of predicting, going, right, oh, I'm getting it, there's a big fight, oh, I'm getting a boss. And every so often, Scott just kind of looks over at me with that kind of knowing look, and I'm like, yeah, I know I'm right.
The hell is this?
What is that?
Reunion.
I love it. Look around fight pose. Woo!
What is that?
It's an ugly. It's an ugly. That's what it is. Let's do some sense and see what we can make out of this. It's so good. Satellite beam is so satisfying. Suppose if I wanted to learn more about this, I could just consult the 1997 Brady Game Strategy Guide.
Our unofficial sponsor for this stream.
Also, Iron Brew, they're working in partnership. This is Shizo.
What do you make of
Skizzle.
this new power brew?
Power Brew? Is that energy drink stuff?
Yeah, the one I sent you.
It's them having their third crack at making an energy drink.
Mate, I don't
Oh
drink
god,
energy
it's the
drinks.
third, isn't it?
You kidding me? I don't fucking drink energy drinks. I'm in my 30s, alright? My heart feels like it's gonna explode from walking up the stairs. I don't need
I'm
that
in
when I'm
my
drinking
30s and I
juice.
drink between 3 and 5 a day.
Aye, but you're physically in your 30s, but you also age like a fucking elf. Alright, so you're actually about 16.
That's
if
in the
only.
good books for a few weeks, mate.
I imagine your
got ID'd
organs
again
are
yesterday.
pristine.
Oh, absolutely fucking not. Although I'd say my liver's pickled and preserved.
Anyway, the point is, you're not a normal person, alright? You skew the data. Like some kind of fucking ethereal being.
That's not the new benchmark
wait,
and
wait,
anomaly.
Wait, no, I heard something earlier on, I get to say it, Hey, Emma. Did it hurt?
Did what hurt?
You know, when you broke through the Earth's crust climbing up from hell.
That was right.
Oh, okay, good. No worries. If I ever get a Tinder, I'm gonna remain single with pattern like that. I'm just gonna throw every fucking summon at him. Why not? Why not?
And we're going to be on the receiving end of some mega flares soon, I think.
Right, so talk to me about 16 experience up to the point you're at. Where are you? What has been your kind of highlight encounters? What have been your highlights outside of the icon fights? Are there any characters that you're particularly attached to or unattached to. Feel free to ignore all these questions and just say whatever you want.
I'm really enjoying it so far. I didn't know if I would, purely because 15 looked really cool when it came out, like before it came out, and I watched Scott play the first hour, couple of hours, and went, nah, don't want to play it. So I was apprehensive. I was pleasantly surprised. I was a little scared at first because it was a bit of a learning curve for me, and I struggled a little bit. And I didn't go back to it for a couple of weeks, but that was more because I was kind of focusing on Hogwarts. And I went back into it and just absolutely fell in love with it. There's not anything I've hated. There's not anything I've felt like a slog. Well, apart from maybe running around and doing all those chores for mid. But other than that, it's been pretty good. A lot of the kind of backstory that you get with even just kind of minor NPCs around the new hideaway kind of fleshes out the story a little bit, and that's really nice. And absolutely love some of the characters. So from the hideaway, probably Harpocrates rather is my favourite kind of person that's stuck there, kind of like Charon as well, though she's quite bitchy, and I appreciate that. As more main characters, and absolutely adore Gav. Gav is fantastic.
Yeah.
And Byron, I only came across 2 days ago, and I'm obsessed thoroughly, especially because I got to go on a wee quest hunt with him today. Really, really enjoying that. Icon fights, I didn't enjoy at first, because, well, the first one, from the main part of the game, the first one was Garuda, and her kind of first section, I nearly wiped. I was getting really angry at it. I really didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, this was the fighting Benedicta when she's semi-prime you didn't like.
No, did not
I
like
think
that.
I think one of the things that blew me away for that though was that even though that was such an early encounter, it's got easily one of the top 10 moments in the entire game in it, if not my favourite moment from the entire game. Oh my god, look at that. The favourite bit, of course, being the Torgo face spin,
Yeah.
which I've seen somebody loop for 10 hours.
Oh my god, because of course.
That was the first
Look
thing I
at
said when I
that
saw it.
crater.
Yeah, Northern Crater. Man, there's actually little chunks of this that I've kind of blocked out, and it's all coming back to me, and I love that. I love that I can, that's one of the hidden joys of Aphantasia. I can re-experience the same thing over and over and over again. It's great.
Did you ever see, just quickly, the Northern Crater level that they added in Smash Bros?
Yeah, oh, that was beautiful.
Fucking great.
Stage
I thought the
transitions.
Midgar one was good. The Northern Crater one was amazing.
Yeah. Something fell out of the sky and crashed down here, leaving a scar on the planet.
So all this energy's gathered here for the planet to heal itself?
Sephiroth took that energy and is trying to use Meteor. Next time, the wind won't be so small. Oh, shit. Now, I seem to remember the encounters in Northern Crater being dog shit. Yeah, there you go.
That's a big lad.
It is a really big lad. It's a Gygus. He's level 40 and he's got quite a bit of health. But it's fine, I get to see Anger Max, the new limit break from Barrett. I seem to remember that being called Unger Max.
Unger Max.
So anyway, I started blasting. But, no, I feel like there might have been... I'm going to look that up. Was there a translation error in the original cut of this?
Well, I mean, in Remake, we do get an ability for Barrett, which is Maximum Fury, where he just unloads, which looks to be what that is.
Yeah, it was called Unger Max.
Unger Max.
And in They brought it back as Ungermax in 14. There you go. That might be where I'm remembering it from. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh.
Back to Sephiroth.
These things give me the fear.
Those are people. Don't be a bigot.
I know, right? But in remake, I
Going
just
after
find
Sephiroth. I've lost a lot because of Sephiroth. I lost my mom. I lost my dad. I lost my hat and my orthopedic underwear.
She lost her jib.
She took my jib. He did? I mean, right. Direct response to all the bullshit. They dropped the plate on Sector 7. Where's Tifa's job? Sector 7. They did take her job.
they did.
Bang him.
Oh, it's another Bahamut. Neo Bahamut.
Right, so
Oh.
what we're gonna do, we're gonna give Neo Bahamut to Barrett, and then I'll do Bahamut and then Neo, like, back to back, so we can see the difference.
Nice.
And then eventually we'll be able to get
Bahamut 2.
Bahamut trilogy. Get Cloud, for fuck's sake. No, it's not. That I'm just. There we go.
What is depth perception anyway?
Give that another quick save before we get through this, because I feel like there's probably going to be some more dog shit. Oh yeah, there's another boss fight coming up. Sick.
Seems to be we're suddenly getting quite a few of these guys in cloaks, or maybe it's the same one. Who knows?
Well, we are getting closer and closer to the main man and where he's allegedly hiding, you know, where the black materia's been taken. That's...
Mm.
So I finally found you. Which one of us was Scarlet?
It was you.
Alright. Scarlet was a wee bam, wasn't she?
She was
Yes.
a scheme rat.
Mate. Yes, mate. Yes. This is incredible.
Wahahaha. This is the promised land the president has been searching for.
But I'll be the one who gets it. Sorry, old man.
That land is no one's. It's where the reunion will take place. They will all gather here. I wondered if we'll see Sephiroth.
He's
It's
so
going to be.
detestable.
It's going to be an orgy.
I'm going to breed them.
We need to cross where the wind's calm or we'll get swept off. Oh no, it's an old TV trying to change channels. We're trying to get through the VHS tape as it's rewinding.
Oh no.
Oh, hey,
Oh.
fellas.
Now, where have we seen this scene before with much better graphics?
And in that version that we saw, who was among them?
Oh.
I think you nailed
They
it. I
just
think we're
can-
going to see two perspectives, and one of them's going to be the Zack timeline, where Cloud gets turned into one of these cloaked weirdos.
That would be really cool to see.
I mean, that's what the
And
trailer's
just-
shown us, right? It shows us like
Yeah.
a version where he is wearing one of the cloaks, and it's
Yeah, that is inexplicably him in the video.
unless there's just some new angle to it, where in Rebirth they're going to be like, alright guys, here's what we're going to do, we're going to get the cloaks and Cloud's going to pretend to be one of them and we're going to infiltrate it and it turns into Ocean's 11.
I honestly think, like, obviously we are going to get some stuff changed, right? But I think a lot of this is going to be, you know, mind fuckery for the people who think they know what they're expecting.
Yeah.
Well, I hope so, because that was one of the things about Remake that I enjoyed, was it presented all the same beats of the story that I knew and wanted to see, while also adding in its own takes and its own ways of getting there.
And I think they know the fans want that, so why wouldn't they do it?
Yeah,
And why wouldn't they keep doing it? Because they're already doing it.
I feel like Nomura's probably been thinking about this for his entire life. You know, what if I got the chance to do this? What would I do with it?
Yeah, and what happens if I blow it?
Oh yeah, you don't want to be the guy that fucked up FF7. Well, I mean,
your name would be Mud forever.
Yeah.
I mean, having said that though, there are some people that can make just a terrible entry into a beloved franchise and just get away with it. Like, how many shit Silent Hill games have there been? I want to go when this green beam isn't there, I guess. Ow.
Yeah, that's Konami. That doesn't count. It's a whole country. Whole company full of cunts.
The great nation state of Konami.
Man, fuck Konami.
Yeah, fuck Konami. Although I will buy that Metal Gear Master Collection and that Snake Eater remake of them. No bother at all. I don't have morals when it comes to Metal Gear.
Not least because Metal Gear Rising has been redeemed for us to play.
This is true. This is true.
And I can't wait for that.
Although I don't know if that's part of Master Collection 1. I think that will probably be Master Collection 2.
It'll be 2. This is the end for all of you.
Uh-oh.
Sephiroth!
This is the end. You're right. This is the end of this body's usefulness.
He disappeared? He might still be nearby. Sephiroth, where are you, Sephiroth?
Our purpose is to deliver the black materia to our master. You got away?
Flashing that safe.
Those who carry Genova's cells.
Master.
Of course, Sephiroth.
Man, his aerials are insane.
Oh my god.
It's evolved again.
Yep.
Into the red light, green light statue from Squid Game.
Squid Game. Are we getting any more of that?
Apparently. This is Genova Death. So what, we had birth, life, and death so far?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's take a look at this bad boy. So first up, regular Bahamut. You guys need to stop moving.
Vanilla Bahamut.
It's red light, stop moving. So, regular Bahamut. The sky parts and down comes the mighty dragon.
Mega Flare.
4001. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this
Okay.
boy stacks up. Let's get Giga Flare out.
Giga Flare.
I ain't coming to you, you coming to me.
Oh my. Wow.
Fuck, he's cool.
Jesus.
That was always one of the coolest fucking animations in the game when I was a kid, just watching that bit of land evaporate. Man, that blew my tiny child mind.
And these summon animations, they do get quite long. For some of them.
Yeah, some of them can be absolutely insane. Not as bad as the absolute the king, or the queens rather, of long ass cutscenes being the Magus sisters in 10.
Oh my god, yes.
I don't know. KOTOR might be a contender
At
at the end of this game.
At least stuff happens with that though.
At least something happens. Yeah.
Like stuff happens during that, and you're watching stuff going on the whole time. You're like, whoa, whoa, whoa! And Magus sisters, you put it on, it's like, right, okay, come on, ladies, catch up, right? Okay, you're giving each other wee cuddles, right? Okay.
When do we? I was just thinking this the other day. Actually, when do we get Hades? I forget.
Fairly soon, possibly this stream. I'll just skip ahead a wee bit in the old book here while I'm holding down the attack button. Let me know if my health gets low. I've became my own Mad Catz controller. Holy fuck, we've got some stuff coming up. Right, yep.
Alright, we need the submarine.
Oh, it's in the Guernica, isn't it?
It is.
I didn't even see that in the book. Oh, yeah, I didn't even get to that part in the book. That was off my memory. It's in the Guernica. Along with a lot of other stuff. Genova's cells. So that's what this is all about. The Genova reunion. Not Sephiroth. You mean all this time it wasn't Sephiroth we've been after? I'll explain later. Right now the only thing I'm thinking about is beating Sephiroth. But Sephiroth is... he's here. The real Sephiroth is just beyond here. It's both incredibly wicked and cruel. But it's realizing a powerfully strong will from deep within the planet's wound. And we got our pocket temple, with Kate Sith's corpse inside. Black materia is back in our hands. Now all we have to do is defeat Sephiroth, and that'll be the end of it. We'd better not take the black materia any further. Why don't you give it to someone else to hold on to? Who are we going to give it to? Oh, but this guy, he seems trustworthy. Oh, how about you, Fine Tar? Who do you think? Who are we going to give it to? Who do we trust?
Who do we trust? Say Barrett or Tifa?
Who do we trust more?
Tifa.
Yeah, because let's face it, Barrett might load it into his arm and shoot Sephiroth with it.
I mean, that would be good to see.
Oh, she can't have it because she's in the party. We need to give it to somebody we're leaving behind.
Ah.
It's Nanaki.
Nanaki? Yeah.
Just put that in your mouth. Do you want me to take the black material? All right. I understand.
I'll bury it in the yard.
Don't give it to anyone. I'm counting on you. Alright, guys. Let's do this. Let's
This
find
sucks.
Sephiroth.
It's not chewy at all, this materia. Doesn't squeak or nothing.
Why does the materia have all these scuff marks on it? Scratches? Ugh, it's sticky. It's wet. We're going in first. You guys stay and keep watch. Oh. Ah. I'll protect the black materia, no matter what. Yeah, you will. You're a good boy. He is the best boy. And a poison ring. Alright. Let's get a wee turbo ether into you guys. We'll have a save at this save point. And then we'll go on a fight. So, what we've just been told, what we've just realised, how does that affect you?
It's surprising, but at the same time, it's starting to make sense and make things a little bit more intriguing. As always with this game, the more I hear, the more I want to know, and the more bloody cans of worms it opens.
So it's a reunion of Genova cells.
Yeah.
And we've not been chasing the real Sephiroth this entire time.
Yep.
But the real Sephiroth is here. So
Slightly
what does that
terrifying. That means something big's going down. Oh, now when they say the real Sephiroth, just because Genova has been kind of growing and evolving or whatever, is this Sephiroth going to look different?
Potentially, yeah.
Ooh.
We'll just have to see what Big Jenny Nova has been at. Didn't he pass through the green things or between them?
Between, I think.
Aero 3? Holy shit. These enemies aren't pissing around. These are strong, adept magic users. They've been sucking the juice out of everything in the area. Although, I suppose it makes sense, Northern Crater, lots of Mako energy, lots of life stream around, that things would just naturally be a bit buffer. Okay, don't go then. Oh, every time you hit that, you get an encounter? Oh man, that's going to take ages.
It's the same
Looks like
encounter.
Just this one little guardian asshole. Alright, slow down. Now, there we go. This area is going to look incredible. What is this? What happened? Calm down, Tifa. Sephiroth's near. Anything could happen. Nibelheim.
Oh.
Why Nibelheim? You hiring Mako or something?
This is an illusion Sephiroth made up. He's trying to confuse us. It'll be alright. As long as we know it's an illusion, there's nothing to be afraid of. Come on, let's keep going. Yeah. You're right. Look!
All right, let's go.
So is this still
Bagsy.
Aw. Fine.
You've been
That
waiting
ain't
for
Cloud.
that.
The hell's he?
Like one of those fucking guys in a game show that's sitting hovering over the button, ready to slap it before you've even seen the question.
I'm trying to even out. You've got quite a few of the party members.
Stop, Sephiroth. This is so stupid. Stupid.
What?
What indeed?
Cloud,
Were they?
it's
Yeah.
just an illusion. Don't worry about it. What's next? Stop it already.
This is bad. Just like Corel.
This is what actually happened 5 years ago. But it's probably not me that will come out of Shinra Mansion. He's going to try and show us another stupid illusion. See? Didn't I tell you?
Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me.
I don't want to watch this. Cloud, don't watch.
The fuck is this?
I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Ah, I will punch the flames into submission.
What's wrong, Tifa? I told you before, right? As long as we know that it's just an illusion, there's no need to be scared.
Hey, you alright? Damn, this was an illusion.
Sephiroth, I know you're listening. I know what you want to say. That I wasn't in Nibelheim 5 years ago. That's it, isn't it?
I see you finally understand.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say is that you want to confuse me, right? But even making me see those things won't affect me. I remember it all. The heat of the fire, the pain in my body, and in my heart.
Oh, is that so? You are just a puppet. You have no heart and cannot feel any pain. How can there be any meaning in the memory of such a being?
What?
What I have shown you is reality. What you remember, that is the illusion.
One of my favourite Sephiroth quotes.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Do you understand?
I don't want to understand.
Don't think I do either.
But I want to ask you one thing. Why? Why are you doing this?
Ha 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 ha. I want to take you back to your real self. The one who gave me the black materia that day. Who would have ever thought a failed experiment would prove so useful? Hojo would die if he knew.
Hojo? What does he have to do with me?
5 years ago you were. Constructed by Hojo, piece by piece, right after Nibelheim was burnt. A puppet made up of vibrant Genova cells, her knowledge and the power of the Mako. An incomplete Sephiroth clone. Not even given a number. That is your reality.
What?
Cloud, don't listen to him. Cover your ears. Close your eyes. What's wrong, Tifa? I'm not affected by it. I wasn't even paying attention to him. All that talk of Hojo constructing you is a lie. Don't we have our memories together? Being kids together, starlit nights?
Ha ha. Tifa.
You're right, you want a drink?
Yeah, I'm good.
He was mid-vape.
Tifa, why are you so worried and scared by those words? Shall I show everyone here what's in your heart? You don't look well.
I'm just grabbing a drink. If it's my words, I'll be 2 seconds. Cheese fell out my fridge. Tifa, is Sephiroth right?
Cloud.
Cloud? Why are you so scared? Don't worry about me, I'm alright. No matter how confused I am, I never believe a word that Sephiroth says. It's true, sometimes I can't figure out who I am. A lot of things muddled up in my memories. But Tifa, you said long time no see, Cloud, right? Those words will always support me. I'm the one you grew up with. I'm Cloud of Nibelheim. No matter how much I lose faith in myself, that's the truth. That's why you shouldn't be so scared. No matter what anyone else says to me, it's your opinion that counts. No, that's not true, Cloud. What's not? I'm the same Cloud you grew up with, aren't I? That's not what I mean. I don't know how to say it. Cloud, I need some time. Just give me a little time.
Cloud, don't blame Tifa. The ability to change one's looks, voice, and words is the power of Genova. Inside of you, Genova has merged with Tifa's memories, creating you. Out of Tifa's memory.
What?
A boy named Cloud might have just been a part of them.
Cloud, please, don't think right now.
Think, Cloud. Cloud. Oh, excuse me. You never had a name.
Shut up, Sephiroth.
You still don't understand, then. Do you remember the picture that we took before we headed for Mount Nibel? Tifa, you remember, right? But there is no way he would know. Now, what happened to that picture? Is this it? Do you want to see it? It turned out pretty good.
Cloud, don't. I should be in the picture. Even if I'm not in there, no worry. It's just an illusory world Sephiroth made up. Just as I thought. This picture's a fake. The truth is in my memory. 5 years ago, I came back to Nibelheim to inspect the reactor. I was 16. The town hadn't changed at all. What did I do? Oh, yeah. I saw my mum. I saw the people in town. I went to Tifa's room. There I found her orthopedic underwear. I played the piano. I looked in the drawers. I spent the night and went to the reactor in Mount Nebo. I was excited about it because this was my first mission after becoming first class and soldier. Soldier? First class? Soldier? When did I enter soldier? How did I join soldier? Why can't I remember? I'm... That's right. I didn't have to worry about it because I was... Cloud? Let's go, Tifa. I'm alright.
What the fuck?
Wow, that is amazing! Oh, mate, hold on. I'm gonna get a picture of this for my people. Oh, look at that, man. Pure looks like a big dog in the ice, man. Oh, it's all materia, man. Oh, pure quality. The outside is rich with Mako energy. The inside is a treasure trove of materia. This truly is the promised land.
There is no such thing as the Promised Land. It's a legend, an old wives' tale. It's utterly ridiculous.
Everything's as I imagined it to be. Isn't it splendid? It's that kind of dullness that makes you a second-rate scientist. What's happening? Oh, it's coming through the end of the wall, man. Oh, something's in there that's moving. Oh, fuck, man, this is rattling harder than my fucking sister was getting rattled at that party the other weekend.
Weapon. It really does exist. I didn't believe in it.
What does this mean?
Weapon. A monster created by the planet. They appear when the planet's in danger and destroy everything. That's what was stated in Professor Gast's report.
I never saw that report. Where is it?
Here, right here.
Keep a lot of things to yourself.
Was that an eye-opening?
Maybe,
It
baby.
was, you know.
Oh dear.
I wonder how Cloud and the others are. It's hard to believe such a small piece of materia could destroy the planet. What the... Is everyone alright? What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Where am I? Don't leave me alone.
Oh.
Nanaki, you're here. I'm so glad. Tifa? Something strange. Why was it dark all of a sudden? Where is everybody? Everyone's waiting. Cloud's in trouble. Please, come, help us. Over there. Right. I'm not sure I understand, but I'll go if you want me to. And remember...
The black materia.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, Mr. President, I've got a pure bad feeling about this place, man. This is sketchy as fuck, man. I've bought weed for better places than this, like... maybe we should go back to our ship now. We need to prepare for the inspection anyway. Where the Jews come from? Don't know. This place is gonna get rough. Better leave things to me and get out of here while you still can. Leave things to you? I do not know what you mean. This is where the reunion's happening. Where everything begins and ends. Cloud! I'm here. I'm here to help you, Cloud. Thanks, Nanaki. Where's the black materia? Cloud. It's safe. I'm holding on to it. I'll take it from here. Give me the black materia. You can't hear my voice? Are you alright, Cloud? Then here you go. I was a little apprehensive holding this thing. No, don't. Please stop, Cloud. Thanks. Leave the rest to me.
Come on, the black materia.
Please wait. Just a little longer. Everyone, thanks for everything. And I'm sorry. 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 Especially you, Tifa. I'm really sorry. You've been so good to me. I don't know what to say. I never lived up to being Cloud. Tifa. Maybe one day you'll meet the real Cloud.
This is perfect. It means that my experiment was a complete success. What number were you? Where is your tattoo?
Professor Hojo, I don't have a number. You didn't give me one because you said I was a failed experiment.
What the? You mean only a failure made it here?
Professor, please, give me a number. Please, Professor.
Shut up, miserable failure.
Who was that?
He's a Sephiroth clone I created after the real Sephiroth died 5 years ago. Genova cells and Mako, with my knowledge and skills, have been combined with science and nature to bring him to life. I'm not wild about the failure part, but the Genova reunion theory has now been proven. You see, even if Genova's body is dismembered, it will eventually become whole again. One again. That's what is meant by Genova's reunion. I have been waiting for the reunion to start. 5 years have passed, and now the clones have begun to return. I thought the clones would begin to gather at Midgar, where Genova is stored. But my predictions were not entirely correct. Genova itself began to move away from the Shinra building.
But being the genius that I am, I soon figured it out. You see, it was all Sephiroth's doing. Sephiroth is not just content to diffuse his will into the life stream, he wants to manipulate the clones himself. Yes, that was how it got started. I wondered where the clones were going, but I was never able to figure it out.
I couldn't figure it out either.
The one thing that I did know was Sephiroth was at their final destination.
I wasn't pursuing Sephiroth. I was being summoned by Sephiroth. All the anger and hatred I bore him made it impossible for me to ever forgive him. That and what he gave me. Sephiroth. Sephiroth, I'm here, and I brought you the black materia. Show yourself to me. Where are you? Sephiroth. So we finally meet again. Sephiroth.
Did you see it? It's Sephiroth, so he is here. This is perfect. Both Genova's reunion and Sephiroth's will. They won't be diffused into the life stream, but gathered here.
What are you so happy about, Professor? You know what this means, don't you? Cloud has the black materia. Sephiroth is going to summon Meteor. Every single person is going to die. Whatever I say now is too little, too late. But we must evacuate. I want you all to come with me. There's still much more I want to know. Cloud, no, stop, please. Cloud.
Here we go.
The hell is that?
That's weapon.
Okay.
That is the planet defending itself.
So, very similar to Godzilla, when the planet is threatened, something will rise from the planet to defend it. Or in this case, we just saw a couple
Several
of
somethings.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Including that big red bastard. Oh my god.
Ruby, 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 Ruby.
PTSD, man. I don't know what's worse, it or the green one.
Ah, Ruby's fine. So's Emerald. Eventually.
Oh.
I'm just waiting for a big stained glass circle to appear on the floor with
Cloud.
Cloud in it.
Cloud.
For the Destati music to start playing.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
boom.
And then he's got to choose between a sword, a shield, and a staff. I don't know
With
what
a
to
mouse
do.
on it.
I was always like that.
What's the
Hey,
matter?
would you? No, I think that's the ticket guard. And he's going, hey, we should marry with you.
Where's your ticket?
Oh, it's a poor
Poor kid.
Are you alright? Tifa? 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 Oh, Cloud. That's right. I'm Cloud. Is it really you, Cloud? I never thought I'd find you here. Yeah, it's been a while. What happened to you? You don't look well. Yeah, it's nothing. I'm okay. How long has it been? Five years? What is it? It's really been a long time. Actually, it's been 7 years. You joined Soldier, but quit after the Sephiroth incident, and now you're a mercenary. You told me a lot about what happened after you left Nibelheim, but something was wrong. I felt there was something strange about the things you talked about. All the things you didn't know you should, and other things you shouldn't know that you did. I wanted to make sure, but then I heard you were going far away. And I didn't want that. I didn't know what to do, so I thought I needed more time. And that's why I told you about the avalanche job. I wanted to be with you and watch you. Huge reveal.
I am shook.
I was going to say thoughts.
I was flat out speechless at one point.
We'll do the
Just
recap once we get to the next after main the next good checkpoint for it. We'll go through the whole rundown of like events
Yeah,
and
still
thoughts on them.
a little bit more to go.
Just a
Oh,
little.
Tifa got trophy. Ding. Huh?
The glare.
You'll be better soon. You've been asleep for a long time.
I'm hungry.
Hey, why don't you ask? About him.
Because I'm scared.
Don't worry. I don't know what happened to Cloud either. Guess I shouldn't tell you not to worry. None of them know if he's alright either.
He's still alive, right? How long was I asleep?
Let's see now. Must be about 7 days.
What about Sephiroth?
You ain't over it yet? Remember that huge light in the northern cave? Since then, Kratos been surrounded by a huge barrier of light. Everyone knows Sephiroth sleeps in that big hole, protected by the barrier. We can't do a damn thing about it. We just gotta wait till it wakes up. And on top of that, some huge monster called Weapon's been on a rampage.
Weapon?
Remember that huge monster that was with Sephiroth at the bottom of the crater? Well, it's up here now. They say it's some legendary monster from the past.
Weapon is protecting Sephiroth?
Don't know. But he's up here going round tearing shit up. Right now, Rufus fighting it. I hate to say it, because he's got guts. We should be the ones to destroy it. But we ain't got no time.
Time. Hey, how about Meteor?
Oh, you mean that thing?
This is going to be the most fucking incredible shot in Rebirth. Do we have to give up?
We have an FF7 canvas over the top of our TV, and I just pointed to it, and there was a light bulb moment.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I thought Cloud would show up to save you all. Professor Hojo wanted to check up on Cloud, too. What are you going to do to Cloud? Sephiroth's alter ego. Meteor has been summoned. Essentially, it's all but over now. So, there's no need for you now. No. Maybe there is an important task for you.
Resident, preparations for the public execution are complete. Execution?
What y'all gonna get by executing us?
You are to be executed for causing this situation.
Of course.
People are ignorant. They'll feel better as long as someone is punished.
I take back what little praise I had for this damn jackass.
Well, enjoy your last moments together.
I'll tie your arms now.
And Barrett pops off his gun arm and goes, "Oh, good luck with that." Oh, Barrett. Look at this. Dude, I love him. He's so big. Dude, hold on, boys.
Got to save our game here.
I gotta enjoy seeing that spiky-headed jerk, or not seeing that spiky-headed jerk. We're gonna die soon. There's a nice picture of a cannon. Come on, Barrett. Oh, god damn it.
Cannon, the advertising cameras in here.
You know, I've got a cannon on my arm. So,
Wait a minute.
none shall pass. None shall pass.
You notice that when he's talking, he goes to his default pose, so his arms actually undo.
Oh yeah. Told you they couldn't actually tie his arms together, so Barrett's just on an honor system, and he's going around everybody just like, "Hey guys, can I get you a cigarette? Huh? Perhaps I could tell you a story of my adventures with the rebel group Avalanche. Perhaps you've heard of us. Oh, I killed your family. Oh, sorry about that. I'll just move on."
You can't pass.
Is everybody here? Tap, tap, tap. She's on the mic. Hello, is everybody here? These are the ones that brought this madness into the world. Fucking psychos.
The hell are these people?
Alright, everybody, we will be broadcasting your miserable deaths live on national television. Yes!
It's going to be on STV. That's Shinra TV.
Oh god.
Scarlet, why a public execution in this day and age? Tell us, reporting from Shinra News. Well, with the chaos resulting from the meteor reports, we desperately, and I mean desperate like Manny Chanel, need to rally public support. It's better that we punish someday, fucking MD. You make me sick. Shut up, wee tits. They'll never admit it, but everyone loves this stuff. It's like when the boys all start scrapping over which one's getting me first. We'll start with this bird.
You gotta do it. Take me first.
Camera. This way. Make sure you get this. The audience just eats up tearful goodbyes. You go, Tifa, try out the new Razer gaming chair.
Oh god.
What are you doing? This is my special gas chamber. I just come in here and huff. Just take your time and enjoy a slow, painful death to the sounds of DJ Sammy. Tifa notices that everything's got LED lights. There are some smoke machines.
UV lights.
That's not materia. That's just a glow stick.
Stuck up. What's a good BAM insult? What would she call her?
Bent.
Stuck up wee bint. Ya wee cow. Listen to you, Tifa. Ya fucking dirty. You wee roaster. Then a smack in the face.
Did you see that?
The key? Yes, I did.
Oh no, show's about to begin.
Emergency. Emergency.
Bing bing bong.
Weapons approaching. Attention all. Military personnel, take your positions.
Oh no, it's wetting. Run! Naya Naya!
Ah!
Run away! Oh, ho, 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 ho! Where's everybody gone? Oh, for fuck's sake, why now? How does it feel now, Scarlet? So you did
Wait a
me run.
minute.
I'm impressed. How do I feel right now? Hang on a
That
second.
reporter's got no head.
Something's a bit suspicious here. Nyah! Huh?
Oh, sleeping gas.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, you're right, Barrett, Ken. I was hiding out pretending to be a reporter, Ken. I didn't know be a chooked her for a moment there. I thought I was going to give the game away when she was talking about dice and that, Ken. Talking about sheep.
You took your damn time.
Well, I had to get up at 6 a.m. and I had to milk the cows and then take all the chickens out and that, didn't I? I had to go and get the
Tifa.
papers.
Tiva is either high as balls or dead right now.
Aye, well, I had to go and get the papers, like, and then I met the guy down the park, like, I was talking to his dog. His dog was lovely. It was a wee Jack Russell. He was called Jack. It's not very creative name that, like, Ken. But then I had to go and arrange a fishing trip.
Oh my god.
You talking about fishing trip?
Aye, well, it's coming into the season, Barry, innit? You got to get a permit.
There's weapons flying around outside. You talking about fishing?
Oh, come on now, Ken, aye.
Who is this Karen fella?
Oh, Ken fine well, eh? Oh, no, I'm just going for a wee snooze here, Barrett, in the middle of this battle. No.
God damn it.
The Chookters dream of Chookter sheep.
I do like how Kate Sif 2 has changed for being cat bastard to to Chookters. Chookter Sif.
Yeah.
Kate Chooked.
We're getting closer to the way that Emma would like us to say the name. Alright, I'm here to help,
Slowly
Ken.
but surely.
Give me a Barrat. Let me get that off your arm there, like. Oh, you're not even
Well,
strapped in, Ken. You've just been standing there with your arms tight together. They've just put a magnet on your other wrist.
Wow, ain't you part of Shinra?
I broke myself.
I think you brought Moomba as well. Like, to go and get their papers, eh?
Oh, they just put a magnet on him. Oh. It's just say I'm against the capital punishment. Like, I don't see you scalp the Waynes. You just give them a good fright. Like, besides, I don't like this broad, right? Like, come on, we've got to help that Tifa. She's a bonny lassie, Ken. I'll keep watching the entrance. And I like to think that as he's bouncing, he's going, Hardy, gurdy, gurdy, up, bunty, bunty. Go on, Barrett, kick her. Fools, I've already pushed the switch. Spitting her. Okay. Where was I?
Where's the door? It won't open. Mr. President, it's weapon.
There's been so many attacks lately. Can we handle it?
I believe so. Your orders?
No need to ask.
We'll give it a shot from our big cannon. Open cannon doors. Activate cannon. Target. Weapon.
Oh, here we go. We're ramping it up. We're actually seeing the Junon cannon fire.
So fucking cool.
Oh, that's interesting.
Preparation complete.
The cannon. Fire!
Do we get him?
Seems so.
Bing, bing, bong.
Weapon approaching.
Sitting right
Then
towards
right
us.
towards us. It can't be. We hit it dead on.
50 knots. How about the cannon?
It'll take time to reload.
Then use regular firepower in the meantime.
Yes, sir. Open all artillery doors. Target weapon. Don't let it land.
Jesus.
Speed 70 knots. Not good, it's attacking.
Weapon closing in.
Gas. Barrett, help.
Hold your breath. Hold on as long as you can.
Come on, I can't hold on forever.
Get.
Oh, fuck.
Gas room's probably locked from a different room.
Yeah, we gotta go with a different plan then. Let's get out of this room first, like, Ken.
Tifa, I'll help you, I promise. No, they locked this too.
Fucking idiots. No, you can't save the lassie.
God damn it.
Okay, it's okay. It's time for plan B, Ken. Let's just run to the airport, like. Get a flight out of here. Go to the islands.
Why the airport? Leave Tifa here.
Just trust me, like, trust me. You gotta take a chance out in Stornoway. Safer, Ken. Where are you going, like? The airport's the other way, like. No that way, I know, Ken. You're being daft now.
God damn, Cat. Just tell me where the right way is.
Oh god, the Shinra artillery's just firing at everything now.
They're digging out all the old tech.
I love that it spins. Oh,
And yet, fires a missile.
yeah, what the fuck is this missile revolver? Some fried shit. Come on, lads, fuck up. Oh well. Oh, good. I saved that lemon break.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to quickly jump to the toilet. I'll be right back.
Not a problem.
I'm standing here right in front of the weapon raid as it's happening. I can scarcely believe what I'm seeing. This microphone is very tasty. Is it coming across on the recording? It's made of licorice. Just looks like she's chewing down on it.
I know. Just like, oh well. There's not going to be a world in a minute, I may as well. Oh look,
Also,
the same two guys that just ran by.
those guys again.
Let's see how many times they go by before Dario comes back. Yeah, I am reeling so far from what's happened.
Yes, since we have a little break, weapon raid happening. Where's Cloud?
Where's Cloud? What is Cloud? What's going
Cloud?
on?
Yeah.
Just what?
What is a cloud anyway?
And because I have the context from Crisis Core as well, it's strange.
It's starting to make sense now.
Sorta. But no.
Yeah, but no, but.
Thank God.
Yeah, purely because... Yeah, fair enough, the whole thing with Tifa and Tifa's memories. But then there was also Zack. And Zack met him as like a young third class, sorry. Or even before that, actually.
Fuck these guys! Get our way! Sword of Doom, you absolute try-hard edgelord. What are you doing?
You must feel my sword of doom. I'm a level 16 paladin, don't you know?
Double level up.
Yeah, and I also just realised that Kate Sith has absolutely fuck all equipped to him, so let's just fix that a wee bit. Oh god, I've got way better stuff for him. Right, that's fine. Let's just get him equipped now. Comet. Oh, no wait, I don't want the Master All. I want to be leveling stuff. It's like, am I the only one that does that? When you get the Master Materia, it pretty much always gets, like, just kind of binned, because...
Yeah, just
like,
ditch it.
yeah, because you always want to be, like, leveling up something else, right?
Mm-hmm. And the pacing in this game, levels-wise, like, there are places that you can just, like, sit and grind for a little bit, and it's, like... It's not too much of an imposition to do it. So, like, whenever I play FF7, I never feel like I'm under-leveled for anything.
Mm. There's a few areas, like you say, that are particularly good for it. One of them we've actually already spoken about tonight, that when I get there I'm going to be getting all the way to like 70, 80, 90, whatever.
I was saying while you were away, that reporter just looks like he's chewing on that microphone.
Yeah, see, to be fair though, you would just be grabbing whatever. Like, that reporter's just taking everything that he brought for the entire week to get through his reporting and just gobbed it all. Just necked it. You would though, if this big thing's coming at you. It's like Godzilla.
I'm standing here just as the Junon cannon has been fired for the first time.
I have decided to take all of the pills in the vicinity, and now I am tripping balls. There are 7 weapons. I can't tell which one the real one is. Fortunately, the cameraman's sober, so he's focusing on it. The cameraman's just melting into a lizard. Right, where am I going? Pardon me, excuse me. I know you're in a hurry, but please, if I could have a word.
Shut up, I'm in a hurry.
Bing, bing, bong.
Don't make so much noise. It's me, Yuffie. Why I oughta?
The hell are you doing here?
Oh, I'll explain later. No, we gotta get to the airport.
We've already played this game with Kate Sith. Whoa, that one.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. Drains cold, drains lightning, about as good as each other. Now I can get some more stuff on. Let's go for some other stuff. Somebody else must have it. Oh, it'll be Tifa.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's fine.
Just load her up with all the jank.
Yeah, she's just going to be a bit of an AP farm at this point. Give her steel. Seems fitting.
Yeah, seems right.
2 mastered summon materials also feels very good. Oh no. I've run out of stuff that I've already been putting levels into. Now I need to start on something new. Oh well, never have too many alls. Bong.
A button that looks like a chest.
I always thought that's what it was at first, and I kept going towards it every time, thinking like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to get something cool here." It's like a weapon for Cloud in there. Nope, bong. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, dude, you're about to get landscaped. We're turned into the manscaper here.
Taking up gardening.
Ah, she has the Hulk punch.
Some fat damage.
Yeah, that was, holy shit, that girl's got a mean right arm on her. Is she an earthbender? Where the fuck? Man, where am I going?
I was going to say, are we meant to go in for high wind at the moment? I think we are.
Is that what we're doing?
Might be.
Alright. I've got Kate Sith level 2 limit break. I've just decided not to go for it because, fuck that, it can end the run.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't do that one.
Why?
I hope that that's something they improve in the rebirth.
Yeah, because as soon as you realise it can happen, you just don't do it.
Yeah.
Why? What does it do?
So his second limit break is like a card thing, and if you get jokers, it just gives you a game over.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolute fucking garbage. Especially because this is a game that doesn't have like autosaves or checkpoints or anything like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, if he gives you the game over and your last save is like before all of this kicked off, then you've got like 2 hours of shit you've already done to look forward to.
Yeah. It happened to me precisely once.
Yeah, I
And
think it happens to most
never,
people once.
ever used it again.
Yo, you sure this is the right way? It's the dead end.
Oh shit! Did I make a wrong turn, Ken?
You damn cat! What the hell are we gonna do now? They'll be coming soon. You better watch my back to the end, partner.
Okay, and then. Okay.
This is going to be like on a mad, obnoxious timer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How many times are we going to watch Tifa suffocate?
I
Only get it
mean,
right.
there's a section of the internet that watches that regularly.
Yeah. There is a section of the internet that will just do that as much as possible.
Won't open.
There'll be YouTube 10-hour loops.
The Italian Senate will have meetings about this.
Incidentally, did you hear about the Italian Senate thing?
I had seen something mentioned, but I hadn't looked into it.
This was quite some time ago.
Drawing a blank.
Okay, so some not safe for work Final Fantasy VII content by Sapphire Weapons Head. There was some the Italian Senate was hacked at one point, and some not safe for work images of Tifa were shown.
Ouch.
In the Italian Senate as it was sitting.
Amazing.
Here, would you do? Oh, open it up. First you locked me in this weird place, and now you're telling me to come out? Make up your mind. See ya.
This bit's going to be cool.
Yeah.
This has got to be a playable Tifa segment, right?
Oh shit. Yeah, I hope so. I hope they actually do a good section of the game without Cloud. And let you just kind of enjoy not having to deal with him for a wee bit. Even though in the remake he is a lot better. He's a lot less moody Judy. There you go. Tifa's like, where's that weapon? Load me into this cannon, Chief, I'm ready.
I'm ready, go on, coach. Just give me a chance.
Just put me in the barrel, coach. I can do it.
Sister Ray.
Running out of road, Tifa.
Hey, this is where Sephiroth hacked this to bits in the simulation.
Our little game, A Hunt the Cunt, ends here.
Brilliant.
Execution may have been unsuccessful, but your death by falling and crashing into the water below might still be pretty exciting. Stuck up to the end, you wee cow. Quit slapping me, you old bitch! Ugh. Tifa says, bitch! Hey, hang on. Tifa says, bitch! Tifa says, bitch! Bitch! That's amazing. I cannot fucking wait for this part.
I want it to be ora ora ora. I want Tifa to just lay her out.
Yeah. I know, I want it to be a proper fucking, you know, like in one of those movies where the two guys are just laying into each other's faces and they're just staggering and getting all that. I want it to be like that. I want it to be like Rocky.
I want Scarlet to go in for the slap, for Tifa to take it, and for it to just knock her lights out.
Get her to fuck. Time to pay up. Calm down, or I'll drop you. Drop you. Like my drawers. Get it?
Run. Run to the end of the cannon.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Seeing her eyes go wide there is like, whoa!
That's going to be... I really hope they do that in Rebirth as well. They get that moment where she jumps for it, she misses, and she's just like, oh, fuck.
Well, will she say a swear? They let out the swear.
They did.
Did.
It's kind of hot.
Which I was buckled laughing. I couldn't help it.
It's like hearing a child swear. It's just like, you shouldn't be doing that, it's funny.
You okay?
Cheeks hurt a lot.
He's got those cheeks clapped.
Forget it. What's all this about? Well, I'll catch the details later, eh? In any case, this airship, the high wind now, it's all yours, like Ken. Hurdy-gurdy up the windy boxing.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you're safe. I'm gonna stay up here a little longer.
What's up with her?
She gets
Oh,
travel
sickness.
sick, yeah.
Yeah, she does not deal with airship travel well.
Well, welcome to the High Wind. We'll see this quite a lot. In here we have our chocobo stables. We can bring our chocobos with us. Which is super
Choco
cool.
Billiam is here.
We have our command center.
The war room.
And up here we have the cockpit.
Damn it, why can't you tell me you can fly an airship? I thought Tifa was gone for good.
Oh, Barra, I never told you, Ken. I thought you'd assume because I was cropped. I told you I was doing the dusting of the crops like with a wee biplane. I had to do something to trick them, didn't I, Ken? So I dressed up like a reporter, just a big fat one with my wee big middle body and my huge feet. Come on, everybody's waiting. Everyone? Everyone's here? Cloud? Oh. Welcome to my airship, the High Wind. Over here we have the velour screens. Over here is the Sexnasium. What's wrong? You should be more excited than that. Said. Yeah. Not enough crew.
What's that sad face for?
No! Don't talk to me right now!
level 3 pilot training.
Oh my god, it's a girl! Well, it takes all kinds. Tifa, I'll give you the info on the Shinra. Ask me if there's any you don't understand, Do you think we aren't strong enough without Cloud? Do you think we can't save the planet alone? Meteor's coming, and weapons on the rampage. At a time like this, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. No idea at all.
Get a hold of yourself, Tifa. Come on, let's think about this. No way we can get off of this train we're on.
If only Cloud was here, everything would be fine. Cloud would stand that cocky little way he did and tell us what to do. Oh, he's so dreamy. He'd say everything's under control, Tifa, and then he would put his hand on my arm and... he's just...
Tifa, when did you become such a wimp?
Hey, why is there a wet spot on the floor? I'm sorry, Barrett. I'm so depressed. I'm surprised at myself. And Tifa, the reason why we all thought it was Cloud was because... I know. That's why I want to make sure. That's why I have to see him again.
Vincent's is blue screening right now. It's like, what the fuck have I got myself into?
Right, okay, that's enough said. We're trying to get to save everything about him, from his movements to his speech. We're kind of knowing what I do now. I can see why he was that way. Well, as long as you stay alive, you might just see him again someday. So cheer up, sis. And then he punches her on the arm. I'll be able to see him someday. If we can find out where he is, the High Wind will get us there in no time. Maybe. Cloud is still stuck deep in the North Crater, where the ground cracked and swallowed him up. Buried in the depths of the underground. Deep within the earth? Are you talking about the life stream? The life stream sometimes gushes out from cracks in the ocean floor to the surface. I heard about such a place. Maybe, just maybe, Cloud's.
What, Captain Sid?
Sorry, but we've got to show this moron how to land the ship. Don't worry, I'll be done in a minute. Oh, and Tifa, no matter what your goal is, you've got to be prepared. Go to the operation room and get ready. And the operation. I just want to get to the part where I can actually land and start doing out of stream combat for grinding.
Yeah, we can freely save.
So, who's got stuff on them? You two.
Stuff and things.
Right, are you... There we go. Alright, so, get a quick save. Go to the next bit where we can land. Final thoughts and then we'll call it.
Yeah. So
Sounds
how are we
good.
feeling?
Confused. Don't
Oh,
really know
shit.
what's going on, but at the same time,
He leveled
oh
up.
my god.
He did!
Oh
He
my
leveled
God.
up!
Hey!
There we go. Cool. I've now got control of the high wind. That's awesome.
Nice.
And the music's dropped out.
Ah, fucking boo. Oh well, at least I've got the ability to now, oh, it's eerie, isn't it? I hate it. Right, I can piss the... Tifa is now the main character of the game. Says the game.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
that's how we got.
Right, everybody here's good.
Corrado is missing.
You guys have been in, so it's just you two. Oh no, this is party prime right here. This is the big damage. This is the good shit. God, I love it. All right, excellent. So recapping. Actually, can we? Hang on. Let me just. If I go into the ship, there we go. Much better. So let's go over the events and give a quick recap, and then we'll call it there.
Okay.
So first things first. When we started off, we were heading up to find Sephiroth in the Northern Crater.
Yep.
When we got there was a whole bunch of bullshit, and we had to fight Genova. And we discovered that we have actually not been chasing the real Sephiroth this entire time. The real Sephiroth died 5 years ago at Nibelheim.
Yeah, see, that makes so much more sense. So when you were I did mention that. So like with I saw that in Crisis Core. So it makes less sense for him to be alive. So that is kind of clicking a little bit, and the whole Cloud's not real, or the whole Cloud Nibelheim thing, and Sephiroth being somewhat illusory, creating the basically fucking with Cloud's head in Remake Part 1. But the whole Cloud not being real thing, I don't know. This might be Squeenix like lulling us into like this false sense of security of like, yeah, it wasn't a thing all along, just to complete bait and switches later on, because I
Or
would not put that past
we're
them.
going for a double twist.
Yeah, I could see that. But at the
Well-
same time, this makes so much more sense, because all the way through you make them like, who are the dudes in the robes, why have they got numbers? But the whole Sephiroth clones thing, that totally makes sense. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, now you know that every one of those dudes that has the numbers came from Hojo.
Which is terrifying.
Well, there's still quite a bit more to uncover. We've not got everything yet. but now you're a good bit more of the way to understanding the full story of FF7 and the absolute mindfuck that it actually is.
Yep, mindfuck's a good word for it.
It's definitely one of those. It's pretty out there. I like
Yeah,
it.
and it blew our tiny minds in '97.
Yeah. God, tiny underdeveloped minds that didn't actually fully comprehend what was happening.
Yeah,
So you're going back and doing it as an adult's an experience.
yeah,
But
sure
anyway.
is. When got the full picture.
Yeah. So we found that out. Weapons came up. Weapons are roaming the earth. We've seen 3 of them in the cutscene so far.
Mm-hmm. There's more?
That was Sapphire weapon. There's 4 in total.
Oh, okay.
So we just saw Sapphire weapon getting his head blown off.
Although
We saw
a weapon coming from the earth in times of great need to destroy the earth to start anew. That's just making me think sin.
it's more Godzilla. Sin was more of like like existential crisis monster. He was like the sin, literally the sin of all fucking things that came before incarnate.
He who crafts the dead into sorry. He who crafts the souls of the dead into unholy armor, an armor called sin.
You're so good. It's amazing.
It's scary sometimes.
Yeah. So yes, next week, let me just have a wee look. That was exactly the stuff that I wanted to get done tonight. I'm so excited we got that. So next week, the search for Cloud.
Yes.
Try and find out what's happened to him, find out what's going on with him. Then we've got a real cool section, little bit of nonsense, and then another big massive exposition dump. And if we can get to that point in the next stream, I'll be very happy. And
We will
then
be motoring along by that point.
Yeah, well, now that we've got the ability to land and I can do some leveling, I'm going to just grind hard and get us super prepared for the next one so that we can just keep going at pace, you know?
Knowing you two know the story, how far would this put us in, if that's quantifiable?
Well, you've had umpteen more playthroughs than me. What do you think?
I'd say right now we're probably kind of, in terms of like actual disc progression through the game, we're probably about at the halfway point. But in terms of the actual story, like considering that a lot of that is like gameplay and like traveling times,
Yeah.
in terms of like major plot events and progressions, we're probably about 3/4 of the way. And I
Wow.
kind of suspect this may be, like, that whole section that we just saw, may be around where Rebirth might end. And I could totally see the final game being the search for Cloud and the final events. Or, maybe Rebirth will end after the search for Cloud. When we're just about to go like, people feel like it's going to end at Northern Crater, but whether it's like the first time or the second time, still kind of up in the air.
I feel like we're going to end at Northern Crater. I mean, that's kind of where my head's at, really.
So do you think the third game's going to open with Shinra fighting weapon?
I think it's going to open with Sapphire weapon attacking.
Okay.
And that's going to be our big opening set piece.
I think that actually makes the most sense, and it would be very cool. I think that would be a really, really good way to open up the game as well. And by that time, who knows what we'll have unlocked with the PS5's hardware. You've seen what games are like at the beginning of a console's life cycle and the end. Look at FF12. Like, holy shit, man, that came out on a PS2.
It did. And like, it makes the most sense there as well, because like we've got, really only Tifa and Barrett at the start, and they could like start the game like that and then have all the other characters like gradually falling out of their disguises.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. That seems like the way to do it. So I'm hyper excited for it, even more so now playing through this. Thanks everybody for watching, and of course you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Really appreciate it.
Of course.
Be out at gig tomorrow, so I'll let you know how that was. I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
Please do.
Yeah, that's it from us, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Take care. Peace and much love. Back on Tuesday with Ghost of Tsushima.
Bye.
Bye.
And I'll do it faster this time.